Hey guys. Welcome to my new video. Before we get started, I have one thing to say. So, on this video I tried a new editing style, but I absolutely hate it. There are too many spelling errors for my personal liking, and I will be changing that next video. Thank you all for being patient with me as I try to figure out a posting schedule, and again I'm sorry for all of the errors in this. With that being said, let's get into the video. New method Rui. Hoshiumi had always been known as a fiery ball of energy, whether that be on the court, hanging out with friends, or just generally in his day-to-day life. Although, there were a few unknown moments to the world where he was just that. A fiery ball of energy. It was a cold winter afternoon, and Hoshiumi was sitting on his couch, absolutely bored. Volleyball was cancelled due to the cold temperatures and snow, leaving Hoshiumi to sit and grumble about how stupid that was since he had finally been getting the hang of a few things. Stupid cold weather, stopping me from practicing. As soon as I got my serves down, something just had to interfere. Upset, Hoshiumi flopped back on his couch and sighed, before being startled by the vibration of his phone underneath him. Who the hell is text? And then at that moment, he realized it was his boyfriend, Hirugami. Oops. Private messages between Hiru and Hoshi. Hey Korai. How are you doing today? I'm bored. Why? I can't practice my serve today. Oh. You're usually not this obsessed with practicing, so what's up? Yeah, I know I don't. I had just started to serve well, and now I can't practice staying consistent. You get that, right? Yeah, I do. But hey. Did you want me to come over? Maybe we can pass the ball together or something. Yeah, that would be great if you don't mind. Alright. I'm on my way. Okay. Please be safe in the snow. I will. See you soon. I love you. Love you too. 30 minutes later, Hirugami was knocking, more like kicking, on Hoshiumi's front door. Coming. Hoshiumi opened his front door, only to see his boyfriend holding many Christmas-themed goodies. What's all this? Surprise. Hoshiumi opened his door wider as he allowed Hirugami to come into his house. Sorry. I didn't think I bought this much when I went to the store. That's okay. But can you tell me what it is? They're Christmas kits. Basically a bunch of activities for us to do together. Oh. Why did you buy all of that? Hirugami sighed, setting the stuff in his arms down on the counter, before lightly tackling Hoshiumi on the floor, tickling him. You said you were bored, didn't you? Why yeah. But I didn't think you were gonna do all of this. And now, let me go. Hirugami chuckled before standing up and offering a hand to Hoshiumi. Of course, Hoshiumi accepted and used his boyfriend's hand to help himself up off the floor. So, what did you want to do first? You're the one who bought everything. You choose. Hirugami sighed before turning around to go through the things he got. Eventually, he pulled out a gingerbread man and house baking kit. How about this? What is it? A gingerbread making kit. We can use the cookies we make to build a gingerbread house. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Hoshiumi began pushing on Hirugami's back, leading him into the kitchen before turning around to his pantry to pull out matching aprons. Which one did you want? Hoshiumi asked, holding up the aprons so his boyfriend could see. Hirugami studied the two aprons before selecting the one in Hoshiumi's left hand. Really? The better half. Hirugami let out a small chuckle. If I didn't pick it, you certainly would. ... Fair enough. Hirugami moved to kiss Hoshiumi on the forehead before proceeding to open the box full of gingerbread mix. So, what's the first thing we have to do? Hoshiumi said while putting on his apron that said, the other half. Well, let's see. Welcome back everyone to Does Watari Shinji Know How to Properly Give Instructions for Baking? I will say it again just like last time. Do not try these recipes at home. I just look on Google for recipes and use them in my videos, so again, I'm warning you. Do not try this at home. I don't want to be responsible for burnt houses like Suga's. Anyways, sorry for the interruption. Let's get back into the video. The box says we need to preheat the oven to 375 degrees. Alright. I can do that. The two continued baking while holding an occasional small conversation. Hirugami had been mixing butter, brown sugar, cinnamon, ginger, molasses, cloves, water, and baking soda, but as he moved to put the flour in the bowl, he found himself covered in the white powder. Huh. Not even a second later, the sondan light of a camera flash could be recognized. Did you just? I did. Hirugami smirked before grabbing his handful of flour, and as Hoshiumi finally realized what his boyfriend was about to do, his face and clothes had already been covered. Hey. Did you not like the taste of your own medicine? Why you? The two continued running around the kitchen, throwing flour at each other while laughing. Eventually, they ran out of flour and had to stop, so they both collapsed on the kitchen floor side by side, out of breath. That was fun. Yeah. It was. Hirugami twisted his head from looking at the ceiling to looking at his boyfriend, only to find Hoshiumi moving his arms and legs back and forth across the ground. Are you trying to make a snow angel? Yep. You should join me. But there's real snow outside. ... Outside we go then. Hoshiumi stood up, attempting to run out the door, but Hirugami grabbed him by the collar and lifted him off the floor. Not so fast. We have to finish baking, and then we can go outside while the cookies are in the oven. Oh. Alright. Hirugami set Hoshiumi down on the floor, and the couple walked back into the kitchen to continue baking. It was pretty peaceful for a while as the two sat in comfortable silence, with quiet Christmas music playing in the background. Eventually, though, Hoshiumi spoke up and broke the silence. Must you pick me up every time I move to do something? Well, sometimes you deserve it, like when you're doing an interview, but other than that, I do it to stop you from rushing into situations you don't fully understand. Isn't there another alternative to picking me up though? I mean, I could pull you, but I don't think you would enjoy that. Fair point. Now come on. I think we can put the cookies in the oven, and go outside. Okay. As soon as Hirugami put the cookies in the oven, because Hoshiumi couldn't be trusted since he always burned himself somehow, the couple rushed outside to go play in the snow. Hey, Sachiro. Do you think it would be possible to play volleyball in the snow? I mean, we can always try. Right. That's the spirit. I'll be right back. I'm going to get the volleyball. Hoshiumi smiled and sprinted upstate, leaving Hirugami to just stare at his boyfriend in awe. Geez, I love him so much. Hoshiumi came back to his backyard, skipping happily as he was excited about being able to play. Something about his clothing was different too, but Hirugami couldn't exactly tell at the moment. I'm back. Did you just put on your jersey while it's cold outside? Yeah. What's the worst that could happen? You could get sick. Oh, yeah. Be right back. Wait. You can borrow my coat. But you'll get sick. Trust me, it'll only take like 5 seconds to get my coat. No, it's fine. I'm wearing a thick long sleeve shirt anyway. Hirugami passed Hoshiumi his jacket as his boyfriend hesitantly put it on. As expected, it was way too long, and it even touched the ground. Hirugami didn't mind though. As long as it kept Hoshiumi safe. I look ridiculous. Come on Korai, it looks nice. Flustered Hoshiumi. I mean. If you say so. Now, are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. The two went at it for another 15 minutes, with multiple attempted but failed spikes, a few good serves, and a good rally between the couple. That was so cool. Hoshiumi said, laying down in the snow. After seeing his boyfriend, Hirugami laid down too, even though he knew that he didn't have a jacket on. Hoshiumi began trying to make snow angels again, while Hirugami just watched him have fun. Are you just gonna sit there or what? Come on, you got to make yours too so we can match. Hirugami let out a chuckle before starting on his snow angel. After a good while of doing jumping jacks in the snow, the couple sat up and admired their work. Ah, our angels are holding hands. Not really. Yours looks like it's holding my waist because it's so short. Oh, shut up. Hoshiumi began chasing Hirugami around his backyard for a while before picking up the volleyball he spotted on the ground. What are you planning to do with that Korai? I think you know exactly what I'm planning. Oh gosh. Hirugami attempted to move out of the way, but he was too late because Hoshiumi had already hit the ball towards him. Hirugami braced for impacts as the hard ball hit him in the back. Exaggerating, he fell back into the snow and put a hand on his forehead. Oh no. I've fallen and I can't get up. Guess you're stuck. Rude. Hirugami stood up out of the snow, brushing himself off, before walking towards his boyfriend. Ready for round 2 of volleyball, Sachiro? Yeah, I'm red. Hirugami was rudely cut off by a sneeze coming from his nose. Shit. That can't be good. Come on, I'll be fine. Nah. We're going inside, and I'm making you cocoa. Fine. Hoshiumi practically pushed Hirugami inside his house, taking off both of their wet articles to dry, before ushering Hirugami to his bed. Hoshiumi then proceeded to make Hirugami hot chocolate, and even successfully pulled the slightly burnt gingerbread out of the oven without any major burns. There were still a few scratches and scars from the hot metal though. Once he was all done, Hoshiumi walked back into his bedroom, sitting the tray of snacks he prepared on his nightstand, proceeding to change into his pajamas, and moved to sit in the bed with Hirugami. I saved a few pieces of the gingerbread so that we could decorate our cookies and the house another time, but I did bring you a piece to eat if you're hungry right now. Wait. Did you take the cookies out of the oven by yourself? Yeah, but I'm alright. See. Hoshiumi held up his hand and allowed Hirugami to grab it and make sure his boyfriend was okay. You still scratched it though. Come on, Sachiro, I'm fine. HMPH. The two sat in the bed together for another couple of minutes, before Hirugami sat up, attempting to get out of the bed, but Hoshiumi rushed to grab his hand. Where are you going? Home. It's getting late, and I at least want to get back before the snow picks up. Oh. I thought you were staying. Oh. You wanted me to stay. Of course, I wanted you to stay. I love hanging out with you. Alright then. Let me just text my parents and tell them that I'll be home later. Alright. Hirugami smiled slightly before pulling out his phone to text his parents. He then went into Hoshiumi's closet, grabbed his pair of emergency pajamas, and headed towards the bathroom to get changed. 10 minutes later, Hirugami came back into the room and hopped into bed, beginning to sip on his hot chocolate. Did I make it right? Hirugami said as he dipped a jumbo marshmallow into the liquid before biting it. It's delicious. I'm glad you like it. Here. Have some. Hirugami held his mug up to Hoshiumi's mouth, allowing his boyfriend to take a sip of the hot drink. Damn, I did good. Hoshiumi. Sorry. Wait, hey, I have a question. Hoshiumi nodded, signaling Hirugami to continue, as he turned in bed to face his boyfriend. Did you enjoy today? I know you were bored, and I hope I fixed that. You didn't just fix it. You made it 10 times better than it had ever been before. Hirugami stared at Hoshiumi as tears began forming in his eyes. Not too long after, Hoshiumi found himself being wrapped in a big hug, which shocked him because Hirugami usually wasn't that affectionate. I'm glad I made you happy. I'm glad too. But hey, why the hug? Oh. I was cold, but I can let go if you want. No. It's fine, I was just confused. The couple glanced at each other before they both busted out laughing at their obviousness. I should start a business for hugs. I'm sure that many people would buy a nice hug from me. Maybe a crazy fan would spend all their money just for me to be near them. Okay, but I get hugs for free, right? Of course, love. flustered Hirugami. Maybe Hoshiumi being a fiery ball of energy wasn't unknown to the world after all. At least his boyfriend knew for sure. And that's it for today everyone. I really hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time with my new series. Love you all. Watari Shinji, out.